Welcome, everybody. Major League Baseball action. Mike Brenner coming back to you to talk about the Chicago Cubs pitching rotation for this up-and-coming season. Now, the Cubs had an exceptionally successful season last year under first-year manager Joe Maddon. That was a great hire, and I knew it right away when they hired him. Of course, when you talk about pitching for the Cubs, you got to start with Jake ARRIETA. All right, this young man, he's 29 years old this year. All right, the right-hander had a fantastic year last year, going 22-6, 1.77 ERA with 236 strikeouts. Now, of course, this team was swept in the National League Championship Series by the New York Mets last year. Nobody saw that coming. So they have a lot of revenge on their mind, and they're looking forward to having a great season, and it all starts with pitching. I think Jake ARRIETA could top, if not match, or if not top the season that he had last year. He's healthy, he's focused, and this young man stayed in excellent shape during the offseason. Now, John Lester, who is the lefty they acquired a couple years ago, the 32-year-old, kind of struggled last year, 11-12 with a 3.34 ERA, 207 strikeouts, however, but he says he's feeling good this year. He shed a few pounds, and I think he's going to take the mound this year and be very, very successful, and they need that leadership from the veteran left-hander. Now, John Lackey, of course, he was acquired this offseason, used to be a Boston Red Sox, and then he went to the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, that's who they picked him up from, the St. Louis Cardinals. Last year, he was 13-10 with a 2.77 ERA with 175 Ks for the Cardinals. So he is definitely welcome on the Cubs pitching staff, and I think he's going to bring a lot of leadership as well. Now, Kyle Hendricks is going to be probably the number 4 in the rotation. The 26-year-old had a season last year, 8-7 with a 3.95 ERA, okay? He needs to build off of that, and he's got enough experience to do that. He did, however, have 167 strikeouts last year, so he's looking to build off of that as well and possibly top that number. Well, you also have Jason Hamilton to finish off the rotation. The right-hander's getting up there now. He's 33 years old. Again, they like him for his locker room presence. He was 10-7, but his ERA was 3.74 last year, a little bit higher than he likes, but he did have 171 strikeouts. So this is a really, really solid pitching staff, and I look for them to come out early and dominate a lot of opposing teams from the mound. All right, Joe Maddon is an excellent offensive manager, but he has Chris Bosio, who is an excellent pitching coach. Now, obviously, the pitching can only be as good as the closer, and the closer this year for the Cubs is Hector Rondon. Okay, the 28-year-old was 6-4 last year with a 1.67 ERA, and he had 30 saves, okay? The right-hander said he feels better this offseason than he has in years past. So at 33 years old, I think he's got a lot of leadership as well to bring to this staff. So that pretty much does it for the Chicago Cubs pitching staff. Look out for this team. They're hungry, and they think they can top what they did last year. So if they think that, that means they're going to go to the World Series. But that's why they play the game. So tune into the Chicago Cubs. We're going to win a lot of tickets this year from the book on the Cubs pitching staff. Major League Baseball. Don't miss it.